Good morning, my little snickerdoodles. How are you? Welcome to week 26. So, on Friday, you had some recipe cards and you looked up a recipe that you like, and you were supposed to add like denominators. What you probably realized was adding with mixed numbers is a little different. It's a little bit more complicated than adding with just regular fractions. So if I have 2 and 2/4 and I add, 1 and 3/4, ooh, there's a lot going on there. Okay, so I'd like to show you kind of a little trick. Um, the first thing is you can start by adding just the whole numbers. So here we have 6, 2, and 2. All right. First, combine all the whole numbers. So that looks like that. Now, I'm going to look for like denominators. So what could I add? Okay, I could add the halves. So here I am. Now I have my whole numbers and my halves. What do I have so far? Did you get 11? Okay, if you did, you're on the right track. Okay, now let's add the thirds. Now this is a little bit complicated because 2/3 plus 1/3 already have one whole right here, plus another 2/3. Okay, so I already had 11 plus another 1 and 2/3. All right. And then the last one that I have not added, can you see the one that I haven't marked off yet? It is 3/4 right there. So basically, in the end, I have 10 here plus 3/4. Well, here they have it 1 and 3/4, so they put the 1 and the 3/4 together, and then 1 and 2/3. Wow, so think about if I now had to add 1 and 3/4 plus 1 and 2/3. That is complicated. 1 and 3/4 plus 1 and 2/3. Man, how would I do that? Well, the easiest way would be to convert these to improper fractions. That would be the easiest way. All right. Now, how do we do that? How do we convert improper fractions? Well, think about this. I have how many pies here? How many whole pies with all the pieces there? I have one. And how many pieces would that be? This one pie would be how many pieces? It would be 4. Another way to do this would be multiply. Oops, sorry. Let me show you. Multiply these two together, 1 and 4. And 4. Okay, so I already have the whole pie. Now I just have to add this part, 3. What do I get? 7. What will my denominator be? Remember, the denominator never changes. 4. Okay, see? Now, if I had to add 7/4 to this 1 and 2/3, well, that's still pretty difficult. I guess I'm going to have to change the 1 and 2/3 also to an improper fraction. So let me go back here just a bit. Okay, and I'm going to erase this part. Don't you love modern technology, guys? So I already had 7/4, and that was this one. Okay, 1 and 3/4. Now, let's change 1 and 2/3. Do you remember what I did first? I thought about, well, I only have one whole pie, and there are 3 pieces in that pie. But I could also just multiply those and get 3. And what was the next step? Okay, good. Plus this piece up here, these 2 pieces of pie. That looks like times, but it's plus. And I get 5. And what will my denominator be? 5/3. Now, if I have to make a common denominator with these 2 doodads right here, This is going to be a lot easier than if I just had these weird mixed numbers, okay? So we have to convert the mixed numbers to improper fractions. What you're going to do today now is you're going to do an ed puzzle on improper fractions, and then there is a little assignment to do. Now, I'm going to do one more for you here because this one's a little more difficult. Do you remember what my first step was? And I already have the answer, so it'll be easy to check. What was the first step? I multiply my denominator by my whole number because I know however many pieces are in my denominator, I'm going to have however many pies. I have 4 pies here, and each one has 8 pieces, so the easiest way is just multiplying those two. And I get 32. 8 times 4 is 32. Now I can add my numerator, which is the extra pieces of pie that are not in the whole pies, and I get 35. And what is my denominator? The denominator does not change, so it's 35 over 8, which is what we have right there. All right, we've actually done this before, not just once, but twice, so this is our 3rd time. So I hope this seems really easy to you. You're going to work on your ed puzzle now, and then a short little assignment. Have a great day.